Have a blanket, 2 blocks, and 1 bolster handy. Come to sit on your mat. Begin by taking a blanket and folding it into a neat rectangle to place underneath your hips. This will allow you to sit up comfortably and avoid gripping in the lower back and inner thighs. Find a cross-legged position, shins crossed and ankles resting underneath the knees. Flex the feet to protect the knee joint. This is Sukhasana, or easy sitting pose. Sit tall through the spine. Shoulders fall softly away from your ears. Allow your hands to rest comfortably on your knees or thighs, or opt to bring your hands to rest on your belly to connect to your baby. Draw your attention to your breath. Perhaps closing the eyes. Slowly deepen your inhales and exhales. Feel your in-breath expand into your belly, surrounding your baby with life. Exhale all the air out and settle down into the floor beneath you. Feel your energy grounding you down through your sit bones, while also drawing length up through your spine, the back of your neck, and all the way through the crown of your head. Quietly send a message of love to your baby. Let them know you are present with them and love them deeply. Feel a sense of strength and power, and know that you are capable of a successful and healthy delivery. Bring your palms to your heart and breathe into your chest, feeling the thumbs connect to the heart space. Deep inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, slowly bow the head. Release the hands down. Slowly blink the eyes open and lift your gaze. With a deep breath in, sweep the arms out and up overhead, keeping your hands shoulder distance apart. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from your ears. Grow long through both sides of your body as you reach and lengthen through both sets of fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the left fingertips down about 45 degrees away from the body. Inhale as you lengthen through the right side again. Exhale and walk the fingertips further out to the left as you side bend to the left side. Allow the left elbow to bend so that the shoulder stays away from the ear and the side of the neck stays long and spacious. If the forearm rests on the floor, great, but don't force it. Breathe deep into your rib cage. Full breaths. Good. Inhale, reaching back up through center, grow long through either side of your torso. Exhale and release the right fingertips down. Inhale, lengthening through the left side waist. Exhale, crawl the right fingertips out further and side bend to the right side, allowing the elbow to bend in towards your side, keeping the shoulder away from your ears. Lengthen all the way from your hip to your fingertips, breathing deep into your rib cage. Inhale, rise back up through center, grow long. Exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Inhale again, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale and twist open to the right side, bringing the right fingertips behind you for support and the left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale to sit tall through the spine. Exhale, twist open more, maybe taking the gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe into the entire spine here. Feel the back ribs lifting with every inhale. Exhales allow you to twist open a little bit more. Full breaths. Gaze forward. Slowly unwind back through center. Inhale, reaching high with both arms. Exhale and twist open to the left side. Left fingertips support behind you. Right hand presses on the outside of your left knee. Inhale as you lengthen, lifting the back ribs up off of your waist. And exhale, settle into the twist a little bit deeper. Take full, deep breaths here. Gaze forward. Exhale, slowly unwind to face forward. Inhale, deep, sweeping the arms up to the sky. Hinge forward at the hips. Exhale, release the fingertips down in front of your shins. Inhale as you lengthen through the chest and the crown of the head. Exhale, keep lengthening forward as you walk the hands forward any amount. Breathe deep into your hips. Allow the back of your neck and the crown of your head to release and lengthen forward. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back in. Use your hands as support behind you as you lean back and switch the cross of your shins. Inhale, reaching long once again. Exhale, hinge forward and place the fingertips in front of your shins. Inhale to grow long. Exhale and walk the hands out any amount. Once again, allowing the neck and head to release down and lengthen forward. Notice where you might be holding any unnecessary tension, whether it's in the hips, the shoulders, the jaw. Breathe. Inhale to lengthen and take the gaze forward. Exhale and rise all the way back up. Rock forward over your shins, coming onto all fours in a tabletop position. Have your wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread the palms wide. Knees are hip distance apart. Inhale as you lengthen the chest forward and lift the hips into a cow spine. Shoulders reach away from your ears. Gaze slightly forward. Exhale and round through the spine like a Halloween cat, pressing the floor away from you, releasing the head and the neck down. Inhale again, drawing the chest forward, shoulders away from the ears, cow pose. Exhale and round the spine into cat pose, head and neck release down. Begin to move with your breath, inhaling as you reach forward, arching through the spine. Exhaling to round the spine and release the head and the neck. Connect breath and movement. Allow the movement to become as deep as feels good in the neck and shoulders. Find a neutral spine again. Now begin to move side to side. Inhale, swing your hips to the right and look around and back as if you were trying to look back at your tail. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, over to the left. Shift the hips to the left side as you look back to gaze at your tail on the left side. Inhale as you move back to the right. And begin to link the movement with your breath. Moving nice and slow. Moving side to side. Just warming up the spine and the hips as you breathe deep into them. Neutral spine again in center. Inhale, reach the chest forward, coming into cow. Exhale as you swing the torso to the left side and then press through the palms around your spine up into cat. Inhale, completing the circle as you swing the torso to the right and then down through cow, again arching through the spine. Exhale, swing the torso over to the left and then press all the way up into a cat spine. Inhale, swinging the torso to the right and back down, arching into cow. Continuing the movement with your breath. Imagine there is a paintbrush on your tailbone and you are painting big circles on a canvas behind you. You can allow the head to move with it too if that feels good for you. Really allow the movement to be big and slow. Just a couple more in this direction. Come through cow spine again, and then change the direction of your circles. Exhaling now as you press up through the right side into cat, and inhaling as you come down through the left side into cow. Deep, full breaths as you feel into your own rhythm. Good. Find a neutral spine once again. Inhale and extend the right leg back behind you and lift the foot to hip height. Lift the left arm forward now, reaching through the fingertips. Palm faces the midline of your body. Deep inhale as you reach and lengthen in both directions. Exhale, release the hand and knee back down to the earth. Inhale, left leg reaches back, foot lifts to hip height. Really press through the heel and flex the foot. Draw the right arm forward, palm faces center, and take a deep inhale as you energize all the way from the back heel through your fingertips. Exhale, hand and knee release back down. Begin to move with your breath, shifting between sides. Inhale, right leg extends back and lifts. Left arm reaches forward. Exhale and release back down. Inhale, left leg back, right arm reaches forward. Really find the length. Exhale, release down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale and release. Inhale, left leg and right arm. Exhale and release. Move with your own breath at your own pace. The slower you move, the more control you have and the more strength you create. Take one more on each side. Then come back to all fours. Begin to walk the hands all the way out in front of you and allow the forehead to come to rest on the floor. Press firmly into your palms and reach back and up through your hips, reaching them up to the sky. You can always opt to bring your head down onto a block, a pillow, or a folded blanket for more support. If there is pressure on the belly, take the knees slightly wider to make more room for baby. Allow yourself to relax down into the pose. Breathing full breaths. Good. Slowly begin to walk the hands back in towards your body, coming back to all fours. Tuck the toes and lift your hips, pressing back into a downward facing dog, like an upside down V. Take the feet slightly wider than your hips and press the floor away from you. It might feel good to bend one knee and straighten the other, and then switch, slowly walking the dog out. Taking any movement that just feels good for you here, helping you find your way into the pose. And then when you feel satisfied with the movement, find stillness again. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale and release the knees back down onto the earth. Extend the right leg straight back this time, keeping the ball of the foot on the ground. Release your right heel down onto the mat. The toes will point out to the right side. Slowly shift the weight into your left hand as you tuck your left hip underneath your body and open your torso to the right side. Right arm reaches up to the sky. This is a modified Vashisthasana, or side plank pose. Press firmly into the left palm, especially the thumb and index fingers, and press down into the outside edge of your back foot. Root down through your bottom shin for more stability. Inhale as you really reach and lengthen through the top arm, and exhale, spinning your top ribs open towards the sky. Deep inhale to lengthen through the sternum. Exhale and release the top arm back down. Bring the back knee down to the floor. Exhale, breathe. Extend the left leg straight back, keeping the ball of the foot on the floor. Release the back heel down onto the mat or floor, toes pointing out to the left. Weight shifts into the right hand as you scoop the outer right hip underneath you and inhale, opening the torso to the left side. Left arm extends up to the sky. Take full deep breaths through the entire body. Really feel the length through the entire side waist as you reach through the back heel all the way through the sternum and the crown of the head. Inhale as you reach longer through the left fingertips, and exhale, spinning the top ribs open towards the sky. Full, deep breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the arm and leg back down to a tabletop position. Walk the hands forward about 3 inches in front of your shoulders. Exhale, press up and back, downward facing dog. Allow the crown of your head to lengthen towards the floor as you reach and lengthen up through the sides of your waist, all the way through your hips. Thighs press back behind you. Inhale, float the shoulders over your wrists, coming into a plank pose, upward push-up position. Hips at the height of your shoulders, chest lengthens forward. Exhale, press back again, downward facing dog. Inhale, floating forward to plank. Press the palms down, especially the thumb and index fingers. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale one more time, floating forward to plank. Charge through your heels, strong through the legs, growing long through the chest and the crown of the head. Exhale, relax the knees down onto the ground. Untuck the toes. Gaze forward and rock the weight forward over your wrists. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and bend the elbows straight back behind you as you lower just halfway down, staying off of your belly. Deep inhale, reach the chest forward and press the arms straight, lifting yourself back up onto your knees. Reach the chest forward into a cow's spine, arching, rolling the shoulder heads back, lifting through the sternum. Exhale, release into a neutral spine. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming into a plank pose, upward push-up. Deep inhale. Exhale and press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, press the floor away from you, finding length through the entire spine. Exhale, gaze forward and slowly walk your feet to your hands. Have your feet wider than hips distance. Hands onto your shins or blocks, and inhale as you lengthen the chest forward, finding a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold, releasing the head and the neck down. Have your hands supporting you wherever it is most comfortable, your shins, blocks, or the floor. Depending on the size of your belly, it might feel good to take the feet even a little bit wider. Wherever you are, fully release down into the fold. The knees can be bent if the backs of the legs are tight, in which case have most of your weight in your heels. If the legs are straight, rock the weight forward to the balls of your feet. Lengthen through the backs of your legs and allow the entire spine and torso to just fall down out of your pelvis like a waterfall. Full, deep breaths here. Inhale as you lengthen the chest forward again, finding a flat back. Hands on shins or blocks for support. Exhale, just place your hands on your hips. Engage your inner thighs as though you were squeezing a beach ball between your thighs. Inhale, leading with the chest, rise all the way up to stand. Release the arms down by your sides to find Tadasana, mountain pose. Press down through all four corners of your feet. That's big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and both sides of your heel. Lift the kneecaps up as you lengthen through the sides of your waist, all the way through the crown of your head. Shoulders fall away from your ears. 2 half sun salutations, Ardha Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Wrap the outer arms in towards your face. Look up, seal the palms together, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale and hinge at the hips, folding all the way down into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Hands on shins, blocks, or floor for support. Inhale, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen through the chest. Exhale and fold back down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms out to your sides, coming all the way back up with a flat back. Look up, seal the palms together. Exhale, release the hands down to your heart center. Again, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Wrap the outer arms in, look up, seal the palms. Exhale and fold, hinging at the hips, coming down to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, press down into your feet to rise all the way back out, up. Arms sweeping out and up, look up, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, release the hands down to heart center. Surya Namaskar C, Sun Salutation C. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale and fold all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Bend the knees, step the right leg straight back. Exhale, release the right knee down. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, arms sweep out and up, rising into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Wrap the outer arms in, look up, seal the palms. Exhale, release the hands down to either side of the front foot. If your belly is large, it might feel better to have both hands on the inside of the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step the left foot back to plank, upward push-up position. Exhale, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward in between your hands, possibly coming down onto your knees first if it's too much to swing the leg forward. Drop the left knee down onto the floor. Again, it might feel better to have both hands inside the front foot. Inhale, rise up to low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach and lengthen as you gaze up. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back to plank. Deep inhale in plank pose. Exhale, release both knees down. Inhale, rocking the weight forward over your wrists, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back and release the torso halfway down. Deep inhale, press the arms straight, coming back to a tabletop position. Arching the back into a cow spine, reach the chest forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back into a downward facing dog. Deep inhale, coming high onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees and walk your feet to your hands. Feet wider than hips distance apart. Right away, lengthen the chest forward, finding a flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, leading with the chest, come all the way back up. Look up, seal the palms, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Second side. Inhale, reach high. Exhale and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands on shins or blocks for support. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left leg straight back, left knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back to plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Use the transition that works best for your body. Either step the left foot forward between or outside of the hands, or come down onto the knees and then step the left foot forward. Release the back knee down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Really lift the back ribs up off of your waist. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, release the hands down. Step to plank, deep inhale. Exhale, knees onto the mat. Lower halfway down. Inhale, press the arms straight, coming back to all fours. Chest pulls forward, cow spine. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward in between your hands. Release your back heel down onto the mat. Toes point out to the left side. Look down and see that your front heel is in line with your back arch. Deep inhale as you come to stand all the way up and reach your arms out to a T. Chest facing to the left. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Make sure your front knee is behind or directly on top of your ankle, not pushing past. The knee stays pointing in the same line as your toes, so that the knee's not falling in or out. Press the back thigh back, making the legs strong. Lift the energy up all the way through the crown of your head, feeling yourself grow tall. With the next inhale, straighten the front leg and reach your arms up to the sky, growing long through either side of your waist. Look up. Exhale and rebend back into Vira 2, gazing over the front fingertips with a soft but strong gaze. Inhale, straighten the leg and lift the arms. Reach through the fingertips and gaze to the sky. Exhale, rebend. Warrior 2. Knee tracks over the ankle. Inhale again, straighten and lift. Allow the inhale to lift your ribs off of your waist. Exhale and rebend back to Warrior 2. Pause here, return to the breath. Really bend into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, release your right forearm onto your right thigh and extend your left arm up to the sky. Feel the right buttock scoop in and underneath you as you press firmly into the front heel and press the back thigh back strong. Inhale. Exhale, release the top arm by the side of your ear and feel the length all the way from the back heel through the side of your waist, all the way through the fingertips. The right shoulder wants to scrunch up by your ear, so press firmly into your right forearm to lift your head away from your shoulder and find space through both sides of the neck. You may choose to go further by placing the right fingertips down onto the floor or a block on the inside of the ankle. If you do, really press the outer arm into the inner knee and the inner knee into the arm, and feel that fire up the inner thigh. Wherever you are, allow 2 more full breaths to find length in the pose. At the end of the second exhale, press down into your front heel and rise back up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Drop your left palm to your back thigh. Flip your right palm up to the sky. Inhale as you reach the right arm straight to the sky. Exhale, allow the left hand to slide down your back thigh as you continue to really stretch through the right arm up to the sky. Think about lengthening up rather than reaching back. This is reverse warrior pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, come back to Warrior 2, arms out to a T. Straighten the front leg, hands onto your hips, and turn your toes and your torso to the left to face center. Moving to the other side. Pick up your left toes and turn the entire leg to face the left side. Place the foot down. Pick up your right heel and drop it back to the right a couple inches. Inhale, reach your arms out to your sides like a T. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Again, make sure the knee stays over the ankle, not pushing past the ankle. Nor is the knee falling in or out. It points straight forward over the toes. Find a soft but strong gaze over the left fingertips and take full deep breaths as you lengthen all the way up through your spine. Inhale. Straighten the left leg and reach the arms to the sky, looking up. Exhale and rebend into Warrior 2. Inhale as you straighten and lift. Really lengthen the ribs off of your waist. Exhale, rebend, Warrior 2. One more time, inhale to lift and lengthen. Look up to the sky. Exhale, rebend into Warrior 2. Pause, reconnect to the pose. Inhale. Exhale, release the left forearm onto the left thigh. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Really press into the left forearm to lift your head away from your shoulder and create length and space through both sides of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, release the right arm by the side of your ear and press firmly into the back heel to reach all the way through the side of your body, through your fingertips. Maybe you take the option of reaching your left fingertips to a block or the floor on the inside of your ankle. Only doing so if it doesn't cause you to hunch over in your left side waist. Stay long through both sides of the body. Left hip wants to stick out behind you, so scoop the left buttock in underneath you and inhale, rotating the top ribs open to the sky. 2 more full deep breaths here. Next inhale, press into the front heel and rise back up to Vira 2. Arms out to the sides like a T. Release the right palm to your back thigh. Flip the left palm to face up. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky and allow the right hand to slide down your back leg. Reaching up to the sky, find length through the entire left side waist. And exhale, release back to Warrior 2 pose, arms out to the sides. Inhale as you straighten the front leg, hands onto your hips. Turn your left toes to face in and right toes to face out. Back to the other side. Arms reach out to the side like a T. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bend the right knee over the ankle, coming back to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Be strong in the legs and allow that grounding energy to then lift and lengthen you all the way through your spine. Soft but strong gaze over your right fingertips. Press into the right big toe mound as you straighten the right leg. Deep inhale. Exhale, hinging at the hip, begin to reach all the way out to the right side as you send your hips all the way to the left. Stay long through both sides of your waist. Drop the right hand to your shin or a block on the outside of your ankle. Reach the left arm up to the sky to find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Press down firmly into your feet, especially the right big toe mound. Engage the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. Draw your front ribs in towards your spine and lengthen all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Deep inhale. Exhale, spin the left shoulder and the left ribs open to the sky. Breathe deep. Your gaze can be up at your left thumb, can be straight forward, or even down depending on what's most comfortable in your neck. Gaze down. Bring your left hand onto your hip. With your right hand on a block, bend into your right knee and reach the block out in front of your pinky toe about 12 to 18 inches. Deep inhale as you slide the left foot in about 6 inches only. Then exhale, press down firmly into the right foot to straighten the leg, coming to balance on the right leg, and lift the left leg up behind you to hip height. Press through the heel. Reach the left arm to the sky. This is Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Press back into that left heel, flexing the foot. Engage the thigh of your standing leg, lifting the kneecap up. If you fall, don't worry, just move slowly back into the pose. Balancing becomes much more difficult with the added weight of baby, so be patient with yourself. Ardha Chandrasana can be a great pose for relieving sciatic pain in the low back and sacrum area. Another full breath here. Gaze down, moving slowly back to Trikonasana. Bend into the standing leg. Allow the left toes to come to the floor. Slide the block back to the outer ankle and press the right leg straight. Arm reaches up. Deep inhale. Exhale, press into the feet to rise all the way to stand. Hands come to your hips. Turn the entire body to face the left side. Put a bend in your knees and slowly heel-toe your feet together about 2 times. Then step the legs all the way together. A deep inhale here, just giving the legs a little break. And then exhale, step the legs back out into a wide leg position. Have your block ready on the left side. Lift the left toes and turn the entire leg to face the left side. Drop the right heel back 1 inch or 2 so the toes point in slightly. Reach the arms back out to a T. Deep inhale. Exhale, left knee bends into Warrior 2 pose. Knee tracks over the ankle. Full breaths here. Find strength and length through the whole body. Press into the left big toe mound to straighten the left leg. Inhaling. Exhale, Trikonasana, hinging at the hip, reaching all the way to the left side as far as you can reach. Then the hand comes down onto your shin or a block on the outside of your ankle. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Right away, engage the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up so as not to dump into the knee joint. Draw the front ribs in on an inhale. Exhale, roll the right shoulder and right ribs open to the sky. Lengthen all the way from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Full, deep breaths. Look down. Right hand onto your hip. Left hand on a block. Bend into the left knee. Send the block forward of your pinky toe about 12 to 18 inches. Slide the right foot in about 6 inches and exhale as you press the left leg straight, coming to stand on the left leg and lift the right leg up behind you to hip height. Right arm reaches to the sky. Engage the thigh of the standing leg right away, lifting the kneecap up. Press firmly into the back heel, flexing the foot. Feel the length all the way from the back heel through the crown of the head. Breathe deeply. Again, be patient with yourself. Maybe this is brand new to you, and maybe you are relearning your center of gravity and how to balance with baby. It is okay to fall. With practice, balance will come in time. Another full breath in. Exhale as you gaze down, moving slowly. Bend into the left knee. Bring the right toes down onto the floor. Slide the block back to the outside of your ankle and press the leg straight into Trikonasana once again. Breathe. Full breath in. Gaze down. Exhale, press yourself all the way to stand back up. Hands onto the hips. Turn yourself to face center again. This time, turn your heels in and your toes out. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart as you bend into a deep squat. See that your knees point in the same line as your toes. You might need to adjust your feet to make sure the knee is not falling inward or out. This is goddess pose. Very good for strengthening the inner thighs and the glutes, important muscles for labor. Breathe into it. We'll be here for 3 full breaths. Try to smile as you think about the beautiful baby you are bringing into the world. And feel good knowing that you are doing the right thing by taking care of yourself and your body. Last deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, press the legs straight and sweep the arms out and up to the sky. Look up, reach through the fingertips. Exhale and re-bend back into goddess pose. Hands released to your heart. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale, release your hands down onto your knees. Inhale. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down and in, pressing the right knee away from you. Inhale, coming back to face center. Exhale and dip the left shoulder down and in, pressing the left knee away. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder in. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder dips in. One more on each side, moving slowly with your breath. Inhaling center, exhaling as the shoulder dips in. Good. Coming back to center. Inhale, press the legs straight. Reach the arms out and up to the sky. Look up. Seal the palms together. Exhale, release the hands to your heart. Then bring the hands to your hips. Turn yourself to face the right and press off the back foot. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Have your feet wider than hips distance. Maybe taking your feet as wide as your mat, depending on how big the belly is. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, coming all the way down into a forward fold. Hands on shins or blocks for support. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward, flat back. Exhale, release back down into the fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and rise all the way up. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands release to your heart. One more just like that. Deep inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Seal the palms, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, hands on shins or blocks for support. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, press down into your feet to rise all the way back up. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, release the hands down to your heart. Turn your toes out and your heels in. Last little exercise to strengthen the legs, the glutes, and the hips for a baby's arrival. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands release to your heart as you squat all the way down between your heels. Inhale, press down into your feet to stand all the way back up, reaching the arms to the sky. Exhale and re-bend back down into a deep malasana, deep squat between the heels. Inhale, look up and press yourself to stand. Exhale, squatting all the way back down. Try to stay lifted in the chest. Inhale, pressing all the way back up. Last time, exhale, release back down, nice and slow. Inhale, reaching all the way back up. Exhale, just release the hands to your heart. Very good. Breathe deep. Feel the sensation through the whole body. Turn the toes to face forward once again. Feet just slightly wider than hips distance. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit your hips back into a chair pose, like you're trying to sit on a chair that's way too far behind you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold over your legs and straighten your legs. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees and step back into a plank pose. Release your knees onto the mat. Inhale as you shift the weight forward over your wrists. Exhale and bend the elbows straight back, lowering halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, press the arms straight, reach the chest forward, arching into a cow spine. Exhale and press back into a downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Drop the back heel to the mat. See that your heels are hip distance apart, not too narrow. And rise up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose, chest facing forward. See that the knee is directly over the front ankle, not pushing past. Press into the feet, strong through the legs. Inhale as you reach and lengthen. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, release the hands down to either side of the front foot. Step back to plank. Release the knees down onto the mat. Exhale, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, press the arms straight and arch the spine, reaching the chest forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward in between your hands. Drop the back heel down. See that your heels are hip to hip distance. Inhale, rise up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose. Firm through the legs. Draw the front ribs in. Inhale to grow tall. Look up, seal the palms. Exhale, release the hands down either side of the front foot. Step back to plank on the inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the mat and lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, pressing the arms straight, lifting the chest as you arch the spine. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take full, deep breaths in and out. Really press the floor away from you as you lengthen back and up. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the knees down onto the mat to a tabletop position. Place a bolster or folded blanket underneath you. Bring the big toes together. Open the knees wide and sit your hips back on your heels into child's pose. Allow the bolster or blanket to support you under your chest. The head can face down, or perhaps it might feel more comfortable to turn the head to one side or the other. Relax here, slowing the breath down, softening through the entire body. If the head is turned in one direction, take a moment to slowly turn it in the opposite direction to even the neck out. Slowly walk your hands in towards your legs and come to sit all the way down onto the floor. Sit yourself up on a blanket folded into a flat, even rectangle to support your lower back and hamstrings. Open your right leg out to the side and bend the left knee, bringing the foot in towards your pelvis. Engage the right leg, pressing through the heel, toes reach up to the sky. Set the right fingertips on the inside of your right shin, or if it's available, you can reach to grab a hold of your right big toe. Inhale, sweeping the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, side bend over to the right side and crawl the right fingertips towards your toes. Be careful not to just slump over on your right side waist. Try to stay long through both sides of the body. The right elbow might bend, and maybe you can relax it down onto your shin or the floor. Whatever is most comfortable. Gaze up underneath your left arm. Take full breaths into your rib cage. It's okay if the left hip lifts up off of the floor slightly. Inhale, slowly pull yourself to sit back up. Exhale, release the arm down. Moving to the other side. Open the left leg out to the left side. Bend the right knee and have the foot close to the pelvis. Plant the left fingertips on the inside of the left shin, or you can reach to grab a hold of the left big toe. Inhale as you sweep the right arm up to the sky. Exhale and side bend to the left, walking the fingertips out and allowing the elbow to bend and rest on your shin or the floor. Look up underneath your right arm. Breathe into the rib cage and really reach through the fingertips. Remembering to stay long through both sides of your waist. Last breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, release it all out. Inhale, lifting yourself all the way back up. Exhale, release the right arm down. Open the right leg out to the side, coming into a wide-legged position. Engage both legs, pressing through the heels, toes reaching up to the sky. Thighs pressed down towards the floor. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, pitch the chest forward slightly and release the fingertips to the ground in front of you. Maybe you choose to stay right here if this is enough stretch for you. Know where you need to be. If you'd like to go further, inhale as you lengthen through the chest and the crown of the head. And exhale, begin to walk the hands forward any amount. Being mindful of baby, not to crush or put too much pressure on the belly. Allow the head and the neck to release and lengthen forward. Take full, deep, relaxing breaths. Notice where you might be holding any unnecessary tension and send the breath there. Maybe the legs or hips, or perhaps the shoulders, neck, or jaw. Really relax the whole body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly walk the hands back in. Bring the hands to the insides of your knees and help to bend the knees and pull the legs in. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to open wide. If the knees are higher than your hips, it would be good to bring blocks or blankets underneath the knees so that there's no gripping in the inner groin. Maybe this is enough for you here. Or inhale, reaching the arms high. Exhale, hinge forward and release the hands down in front of your shins, shoulder distance apart. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale and walk the hands out any amount that feels good to you. When you reach your max, just soften into the pose. Release the head and the neck to lengthen forward and breathe deep. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, slowly walk the hands back in. Hands come to the outsides of your knees. Help the knees to move together. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We will take 2 options for our final resting pose. It will depend on the props that are available to you, or what you find most comfortable in your body. I will explain both options. If you have 2 blocks in a bolster, set the blocks up behind you so that one is horizontal at its second highest height, and the other is vertical at the highest height right behind the first. Then take your bolster to lie at an angle on top of the blocks, creating a sort of ramp. Then come to sit in front of the bolster with your sacrum up against the bolster. Simply lie yourself back over the bolster and release your arms to the sides. If it feels good in your hips and low back, you can bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to fall open. However, if you happen to have sciatic pain or any uncomfortable tension in the low back and hips, choose to start with your feet as wide as the mat and allow your knees to fall together. This will help to release the low back area and create more space there. The second option for a final resting pose is to lie down on your left side. Extend your left leg out and bend the right knee in towards your belly. Support the right knee, shin, and ankle with a pillow or bolster so that your knee stays the same height as your hip and doesn't create extra pulling on the outer hip and low back. You can also opt to have a pillow supporting your head and another supporting your belly. Just make yourself as comfortable as possible. It might feel nice to place your hand or hands on your belly to connect to baby. Completely relax into the floor and the props supporting you. Allow your breath to just be natural, not trying to control anything. Completely soften your face, relaxing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the corner of your lips, corners of your eyes, and the space in between your eyebrows. This is your time to do absolutely nothing else but rest. Quiet your mind and send love to your baby. appreciate all the work your body is going through to create this life. You are strong and beautiful and brave. Begin to deepen your breath. If you're up on the bolster ramp with the knees apart, use your hands to help the knees to move back together. Tuck your chin towards your chest and slowly peel yourself up off the bolster to find a seated position. If you are lying on your side, begin to slowly press yourself up. Move the pillows and blankets off to the side and find a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands onto your belly, placing them over baby. Take full breaths into your palms. Feel that you are filling the baby with love. Set an intention for your little one. See that they will be beautiful and healthy and strong. Imagine your baby growing big and accomplishing great things. Tell your baby that you love them, that you will always be there for them, and you can't wait to see them grow into their greatest self. Then bring your hands to your heart. Connect your thumbs to your heart space. Take full, deep breaths into that space. Thank yourself for giving yourself this time. And feel grateful for the ability to show up and give yourself the opportunity to take care of your body and yourself. Know that you may not be perfect, but you will be and already are a great mom. Take a full breath, lifting through the chest. Exhale and bow your head. Namaste. Thank you for sharing.